So we have one company, right, that did everything to become the place where we talk. But listen, I'm not alone. There's a lot of people. If you look, my account got disabled for nothing on YouTube. You will realize that it happens to a lot of people. Listen, nobody that's famous, people that are just posting everyday picture of their family, like the AI sometimes says, oh, this photo is not boom. And they don't understand, they appeal. Most of the time it's okay. And sometimes they get their account disabled and they cannot talk to nobody. So what are my options? I have a few options. Option number one is and I'm gonna go through every route. Option number one is as it's been a few days, I'm gonna try to see in my connections, record labels, especially in France, people that my distributor believe, people that I know that I'm a celebrity, that have, that is one of the most famous Congolese singer and Afro-Caribbean singer, people that can talk to somebody at Meta for them to see if somebody can at least open the case and realize that something is wrong. That there's been a flag, then the flag got unflagged, then the flag turned into something. Listen, their whole system makes no sense anyway. But they all hide behind, it's for the good of the community. When it happened on YouTube, at least you could chat with somebody. When you chat with somebody, at least you know that that somebody is sending the information to somebody, at least, or at least he's telling you. But in this case, you cannot chat with nobody. There's no telephone, there's no email, there's nothing. There's not a form that you can send to open a ticket. There's nothing. Oh yes, you can send a form, but to send a form, you have to log in, but they don't let you log in. So listen, I'm 50 and I'm not letting no social network give me a heartache or some stress or some anxiety. Listen, I had 178,000 followers on Instagram. In 10 days, I will have the same number of followers on TikTok, because I make 1,000 followers every 2-3 days. Especially that I post seriously there. I post some music and stuff, and I have a lot of songs of mine, so I can post my own stuff. So listen, I don't feel like my voice has been censored, because my voice just went somewhere else. And the people that like me, they tend to follow me where I go. So listen, at a point, the people who don't see me somewhere, they will, if they look for me, they will find me there. I don't miss being on Instagram, for real. Like, so that's option number one. Make it calmly, slowly, etc. Option number two is starting to call the press and have the press say something about it, so that the people from Meta France decide to look at it. That's an avenue. I'm already start sending a few people, and I'm gonna, after the weekend, I'm gonna start calling a few connections that probably have contacts inside of Meta France, so that they can maybe talk to the CEO or talk to etc. to say, yo, listen, how did you ban one of Africa's champions? The third option that I'm gonna use after that is gonna call a lawyer. I'm gonna call a lawyer and have them contact and then sue Meta for first of all, you accusing me of stuff that is crazy. You accusing me of stuff on my daughter's Instagram that this is defaming. So I will explain the whole situation. I have screenshots, email, etc. The whole situation to a lawyer, and when they receive a letter from my lawyers, they will pay attention. So this is the step I'll probably take next week, because I'm busy doing something. It's Mother's Day. Listen, I don't want this to stress me, but I'm gonna do what has to be done, because in terms of business, I have people who buy my t-shirts because they see the post on Shada. I got people that listen to the music because they see the post from the record company. I have artists that I work with that their work has disappeared because of this, because of AI mistake. What a dystopian world. So soon you will want robots to become policemen with AI, and when they make mistake like this, that's it. They catch your hand or something. And listen, I have a lot of people trying to contact me, and a lot of people coming to me on Twitter, coming to me on WhatsApp, coming to me on TikTok, telling me, yo, what's going on with your IG? Why did you leave a IG? Listen, imagine the loss of business, right? Just to give you an example. I receive an email. Let me read you the email. I received an email from a DJ, right? A DJ that posted my music a few time ago, right? And listen to the email. I'm going to translate from French. Hi Kaysha, I hope you're doing great. Before to talk to you about an event that I want to organize with you, I just wanted to check something with you. Thank you so much for posting my stuff on Instagram. You can imagine how it made me happy and proud coming from you. I'm sending you an email because I cannot talk to you anymore on Instagram, and I just wanted to know if I did something that you didn't like, because I respect you a lot, and it seems like you blocked me on Instagram, and I would like to know what happened. Thank you. The second part of the email is, I would love to organize an event with you in October, etc., in my city, in Switzerland, etc., etc. So I had to send him an email telling him, hey, don't worry, my account has been suspended because AI mistake from Meta. I'm forwarding your email to my agent. And he said, oh my God, I'm reassured. I thought you blocked me. Imagine how many people, when my song Something Going On is trending on TikTok for months now, and there's a lot of event organizers that are trying to contact me, to book me and pay me to perform. Some of them, they don't find me, and some of them they believe I blocked them, or some of them they abandon because they cannot find me. And listen, somebody already sent me a screenshot of somebody who did a fake Kaysha account. Somebody sent me on TikTok, on WhatsApp, in my WhatsApp group. I have a WhatsApp group with some artists, and somebody already sent me a screenshot of somebody who made an account called Kaysha 2207. So I don't know if this account still exists, but Instagram.com/Kaysha 2207. There it is. A fake Kaysha account. Boom. And there's nothing I can do because the real one doesn't exist. So that, this account has been there for a long time. Look at this. So that person can send message to people. And people might think it's me. And there's nothing I can say. There's nothing I can do to tell people on Instagram, hey, this account is fake. They are pretending to be me because you idiots remove me from the platform for a mistake by your stupid AIs. That if at least you had your thing well done, then you could use and automate the process. I understand you have to automate the process because there's way too much people. But you are responsible for our posts, our memories that we put in there, our photos with our friends, maybe conversation we had with people that are no longer there. And you think you can just decide to take it away because you're a private company? I believe it's time for governments to really step up and say, yo, listen, social media now is a social media account should be the right of everybody on every platform. And nobody has the right. You can remove a post if you deem the post has a problem. You can understand, you can put a strike, you can maybe prevent somebody to post until something, but you can now remove the presence of somebody automatically just because of AIs or just because somebody flagged the picture or whatever. This is super dangerous because you are asking us to give you that power, and you have to be responsible for this power that you have, Mr. Zuckerberg. You have to be responsible. You have to let everybody speak, even if you utterly disagree with what the people say. Everybody must have the right to be able to speak, to have a platform, to show their music, their art, their opinion, whatever. And only the law should say, okay, this account should be banned. Yeah, that's where we are. That's where we are. Listen, back in the days, I used to post on my website, for those who were there at that time, I used to post on my website, and some of you would comment directly on my website, and it was fine. It was fine. Then there was MySpace. We built MySpace, all of us, and then MySpace went down. Then we built Facebook to what it is now. Then when Facebook saw that it was about to be replaced by Instagram, it bought Instagram, and we built Instagram with our art, our photos, with everything. And then at a point, TikTok arrived, and the Americans are so scared. And they invent some Chinese spy stuff. It's not true. It's just, they just want to keep control of, and they want to be number one on social media. That's it. But now it's TikTok. And now you have a company that, with the stupidity of their actions and the over reliance on AI, because in America everything is AI, everything has to be AI. because this the there's always a word that is in fashion that everybody wants to use. So last year it was what was the buzzword last year? It was safe space. No, that was 2 years ago. Listen, every year they invent a word, they invent something, and that everybody wants to have to do it. So this year it's AI. So everybody's proud to say that everything is done by AI. Listen, every time I use Siri and I try to call Buddy, Siri calls the wrong person. Listen, last time I was like, hey Siri, call Buddy Sadva, right? And the AI inside my phone, instead of calling Buddy Sadva, called some girl that I didn't talk to in the last 15 years. And then I was like, damn, I didn't have time to stop the phone call. So then I had to send a message on WhatsApp and say, oh, sorry, the AI, I hope you're fine, blah, 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 blah. You have to talk to people you don't want to talk to. So I had to remove her phone from my, listen, I had to remove like 3 or 4 phone numbers that sound like Bodhisattva, so at least I know that when I'm calling him, it's him. Or just take my phone out and click. And yo, AI is not there yet, but they want to use it and they want to replace real people with AI. But listen, I understand what you are trying to do, but when you do it, it has to be flawless. It's like a self-driving car. If you want to replace all drivers with AI, and because it's safer for everybody if nobody drives and all the cars talk to themselves, it has to be flawless. It has to work 1,000% of the time. Never have downtime, never make mistakes. Like, look at here. You have somebody who's been on Instagram and Facebook for the last 20 years, if not more, that you verified by yourself. I didn't pay for that. You verified because you know it's an artist. It's one of the main artists of his generation. And when your AI does a mistake, there's not even something that says, oh, wait, he's verified. Are we sure? Can we check? Listen, send this to a human. Hey, we believe there's a problem with this account. Please, can you check? Because and wait till they ask us to all have implants in our skulls so that they can exchange information with us without talking or with thinking. Wait till people get hacked. Wait till people get locked from everything they're building. Because listen, now that you have everything in your brains, you don't need credit cards, nothing. You just walk in the store, you take stuff, everything is automated. AIs run everything, all good. And you come to your house and all of a sudden you cannot go in your house, you cannot go to school, you cannot take the subway, because there's a glitch in the system. Ghost in the shell. Oh, we're going there. Full speed. And listen, if your product, no product is flawless, but at least the experience of the user, especially, when I arrived on Instagram and on Facebook, I brought thousands of people with me because I'm a celebrity. And because there's a lot of people, when I do something, they follow. So a lot of artists came here because of me. A lot of people can tell you, hey, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Instagram, I'm on whatever the platform because of Kaysha, because Kaysha was there first. A lot of people will tell you this. And if you have a person with all these social connections that brings you people, you have to protect these people. If not, you are sending them to the competition. You sending them to listen, every day that goes by, right? I get thousands of notifications from TikTok. Let me look at my TikTok stats for you to understand what I'm talking about. So this week, and listen, we are crying about engagements, right? On Instagram. This week alone, my TikTok had 500,000 video views, 2,000 comments, 5,000 people came on my profile, 32,000 likes, and 332,000 people viewed my account. In the last 28 days, last month, I had 3.4 million video views, 13,000 comments plus, and 2 million people passed by my account. Which means that, and look, content. So my latest videos, they're all trending. 1 million views here, 500,000 here, 200,000 here. That's the one I posted when I was blocked on Instagram. That's the first one that goes viral. Me and Mayway, already 84,000 views, etc., etc. I get comments all the time, right? So if I go to my profile on TikTok and I check, right? When I started this live, I had 161,000 and 800,000 followers. I got 100 more followers since I started this live. And I'm about to have a million likes. And yeah, listen, I'm posting more and more. What's going to happen? If these guys take too long to repair their mistake, maybe I will have 300,000 followers on TikTok, which will be double than what I have on Instagram. And everything that I used to do on Instagram, maybe I will be doing it on TikTok to a new audience, or maybe the same people. Who knows? And by the time you give me my shit, maybe I'll be doing the same thing I did to my ex-girlfriend. When she say, I want to come back, I said, oh, meet my wife.